Hello everybody, this is Daniel Babis. Welcome back to Daily Soap Dish. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button down below. We cover a ton of 90 Day Fiancé here on the channel. Alright, so let's get into it. Today guys, we're going to be talking more about Deavan Clegg and Jihoon Lee and this whole fiasco of a breakup / divorce that they're currently undergoing. Now, I was just going back through some of the things that have been posted both by Jihoon Lee and Deavan Clegg, and it just kind of dawned on me that Deavan Clegg might actually have cheated on Jihoon Lee. So let's go back, let's rewind, let's think a little bit about what happened. So about 2-3 weeks ago, Deavan Clegg basically came online. She actually released this information through a source called thedip.com. Well, it's my theory that she released it. Of course, it's unconfirmed that she was the source. It could have been somebody else like John Yates or somebody else. It could have been anybody, but in any case, information was released by thedip.com about 2-3 weeks ago that Deavan Clegg and Jihoon Lee, they were calling it quits. And I believe it was shortly after that information was released about Deavan Clegg's new boyfriend, Topher Park, by this channel called Agency on YouTube, which is related to Frauded by TLC on Instagram as far as I can see. Now, since then, things have really escalated into a war of words on Instagram, basically everywhere. And we know, if you watched my last video, that Deavan Clegg is going to accuse Jihoon Lee of something unbelievably horrible. It's most likely going to happen at this tell-all, unless, of course, Deavan Clegg has a change of heart. She's going to accuse Jihoon Lee of abusing Drusilla. Now, I will tell you something that I didn't know at the time that I filmed the last video, which is that supposedly there is going to be police involved in this whole incident somehow. I don't know exactly what it is, guys. We don't know much information more than that. Basically, that's all we know. There's going to be some kind of abuse allegation we've heard against Jihoon, and it could also involve his family, his mother and his father. And we also heard that somehow there's going to be the police involved. So basically, what could have happened is that perhaps Deavan Clegg walked in on something, or perhaps she heard something, or perhaps Drusilla told her something, and she called the cops, and the cops came. Just because it sounds terrible doesn't necessarily mean that it is. However, we don't know exactly what happened, and like I said, chances are we will find out much more at the tell-all if Deavan still pursues this route of accusing Jihoon Lee of this horrific act, of course, against Deavan Clegg, his daughter Drusilla. Now, look, guys, I've said it before that based on the facts that we have at the moment, it doesn't seem likely that Jihoon Lee would be this vicious person that would be abusing Drusilla. But we don't know, guys. We don't have all the facts. But if we're just judging him based on what we've seen so far, it just doesn't really seem that way. His family also, they don't seem like the abusive type. So it's really hard to see this situation playing out exactly like that. But once again, we don't know, and I'm not sure once again that we are going to have all the facts even at the tell-all. However, this video is going to be about something different. So it dawned on me when I was looking back at Jihoon Lee's message, and I will just read it to you guys. I believe that we went through this a few videos back. Let's just read it quickly, and then I'll tell you what I'm getting at here. So he says, "I can't speak all my feelings in English. You see me as a fool now. I think of him every day, but I can't see him right now. So I spend the day focusing on other things. The reality is terrible. I know all this shit. Like he's going to have a new father. Do you know how it feels? My heart is always breaking. It happened without my knowledge." So I'm just gonna key in on that point right there. So he is talking about that his son Taeyang is going to have a new father, and how all of this happened without his knowledge. So guys, it doesn't take a genius to figure out that if seeing Topher Park without Jihoon's knowledge, she was cheating on him. Now, here is the thing, guys. In the article by thedip.com, and this is why I believe it was Deavan that leaked the information. The information was very favorable to Deavan. She was saying, I believe in the article, it's no longer accessible. You have to pay for it. So I can go back and read it. But from my recollection, she was saying in it that basically she started seeing this new guy after she had agreed to call off the relationship with Jihoon Lee. And so she was trying to make it seem like she started seeing this guy, not before, not during, but after her relationship with Jihoon Lee, which of course would be painting her in a very positive light. Well, Jihoon Lee says he had no idea whatsoever, which completely contradicts Deavan's claim. So he is basically saying that she was cheating on him, which is really, like I said, guys, it's not really all that shocking that she would be doing it, because of course her and Jihoon, they were still together just about like 2 months ago. They were still kind of talking. You still saw them like on Instagram, and you know, they had Deavan had like YouTube videos with him just like this summer. So it seems very, very recent that her and Topher Park have really got together, at least in a serious fashion. However, it's possible that the relationship between Deavan and Topher was going on for much longer than that. I know that there has been some people that have speculated that they have known each other for many years, or even before she knew Jihoon. Look, I don't know. Those are rumors, but it seems very, very likely that this relationship didn't just start off in like the last month and a half or so, that Deavan Clegg had the Topher Park guy in the pipelines, and as soon as she felt ready and comfortable to call it quits with Jihoon Lee, she was going to bring this new guy, Topher Park, out into the spotlight. Now, also, what's interesting is you guys will see that in this picture that Jihoon shared, actually, Binyam Shibre liked it, and as far as I can see, not many other 90 Day Fiancé people have liked it. I assume that a lot of them are probably on Deavan's side in this whole matter, but Binyam Shibre, of course, knows very well what it's like for his ex-wife to have taken his son away from him, so I guess he feels very sympathetic to Jihoon Lee's situation right now. Alright, I wanted to talk about something else, guys, because this situation is messy and it's about to get a whole lot messier. So there is a message by Deavan Clegg that I actually completely missed because I believe she posted it and deleted it very quickly. So this actually just gives us a bit of a glimpse into Deavan's thought process and how she views this whole situation. And I'm just going to read it to you guys and then we will discuss. So she posts right here. My little guitarist, 90 Day Fiancé the other way, Korean American, and mixed baby she uses as hashtag. Some people have remarked or cringed at the mixed baby hashtag here. Alright, so let's go on. She then goes on to say, I hate how everyone thinks I'm taking you away from a certain someone, when in reality I tried my best, yet that certain someone hasn't called, texted, or asked about you in weeks, and the little money they gave to you they asked for back. People are attacking us for a man who attacked us, but the truth always comes out. Seeing someone play victim and pretend and lie, I'm sick of the lie, I'm sick of pretending because I'm scared of a piece of paper. Anyways, I'm not keeping my child from a certain person. I gave this certain person a chance and was willing to work out something. This certain person has said time and time again they want nothing to do with you, which breaks my heart, but yet this certain person will sit back and lie and pretend while you and I are currently hiding away because his lies have put us in danger. It's sad how someone can say they will just pretend you don't exist and then use you for sympathy again. Why is no one questioning him? He deleted your memory. He has blocked any way of getting in contact. He did the most vile thing possible, and that's why we are here. Yet we are the ones harassed and stuck hiding away. Makes no sense. I don't understand humanity. Anyways, I'll leave it at that. And then she proceeded to delete this because I can't find this anywhere. So kudos to the hawk-eyed people on Instagram that capture everything in a very timely manner. So this was posted about a week or so ago, completely was off my radar, but of course we see a bunch of things here, and one of the things that's shocking to me, and I just don't understand the logic behind this, so this whole message reads like an ode to her son, where she is attacking the son's father. It's really pretty shocking to me. I have to say, it just comes across as very manipulative, like she is looking for sympathy. I don't think that she has to use her son to air out her grievances against Jihoon Lee. I just feel like this is just going to create more issues for her and for Jihoon and for Taeyang. All of them. So this comes across as really manipulative. This is number one. Number two, she's saying that she's sick how this person, which of course the certain someone is obviously Jihoon, is playing the victim card. But honestly, guys, I have to say that if you look online, you don't really see Jihoon Lee playing much of the victim card. He has posted basically just a few posts in the last couple of weeks or months. He doesn't post a whole lot, and generally when he posts basically after Deavan Clegg kind of attacks him or something. So it doesn't really seem like Jihoon Lee really posts a lot. He's not out there spreading a whole bunch of stuff. Basically, the message that I just read to you and the rest of it is the most in-depth message that Jihoon Lee has basically ever posted on Instagram. So he doesn't really sound like he's spreading a lot of lies. Basically, he's just defending himself. He is only saying that I do want to see my son. What you're saying is false. And of course, he posted a picture of his son as a response. And then he's telling Deavan to not play the victim. Look, guys, if you ask me, it's really hard to see how Deavan is not playing the victim here. It's just the way that she is kind of communicating her message. It just seems very manipulative, using her son as a springboard to attack her husband, which is, no matter what Deavan wants to think, this man is forever going to be the father of her son. They are always going to have a bond. So I just feel it's pretty shocking for her to use this. Now, the other thing, she says that she has given Jihoon time and time again to mend his ways or whatever. But the thing is, this breakup with Jihoon and Deavan has happened really quickly. We know it's in the span of about a month and a half or 2 months or so. Unless Deavan, in her mind, she felt like they were broken up before, but we know that that's not really the case. So she is saying that Jihoon has time and time again proven that he wants nothing to do with his son, but I'm not really seeing the proof of that. It doesn't seem that way to me based on what I'm seeing. And of course, the timeline is not really that long for it to really be that dire. So once again, I feel like Deavan Clegg is blowing things out of proportion. She really went all out with this message, and I understand why she deleted it, because it's really extreme, and it really paints up, in my opinion, a very bad, negative, vindictive even picture of Deavan Clegg. So all of this is gearing up that we're going to have a massive fight, guys, at the tell-all if Deavan Clegg and if Jihoon Lee both show up. Here's the other thing, guys. Alicia, Devan's mom, has also come online and has made some, veiled threats of her own. So she was caught, I believe, on, I think this was a live by John Yates, and she was caught by 90 Day Fanatics on Instagram, and in it she says, "We will win and it will be good." She says this, I guess they were talking about Deavan. I'm not exactly sure of the context because I wasn't watching it. So, but she says this, and of course she is insinuating that, there's going to be some kind of showdown, and her daughter, Deavan, will come out as victorious. Now, I have to say, guys, Alicia, first of all, she needs to butt out. She needed to butt out in Korea. She needs to butt out of her daughter's life, period. I don't think this is doing her or her daughter any good. The other thing is that she's making it look like this is a game, like this is some kind of competition, like they're going to come out, they're going to prove everybody wrong, like the world is against Deavan and Alicia. I think they have it all wrong. The only one that they have to prove anything to is not us, it's not me, it's not all of you guys that are criticizing Deavan. It's to themselves and to their children, at least to Deavan's children. That's it. This is not a competition. The fact that Alicia feels like this is a competition just tells me that their mindset is not where it's supposed to be, that they are more concerned with winning the war of public opinion, because Jihoon Lee is winning that war right now by actually pretty much not saying anything. And that's what they're concerned with. They're concerned with getting their final word, winning everything, more than they are concerned about, what's good for their kids. And like I said, I can say that, pretty comfortably based on how Deavan was using her son, her and Jihoon's son, as a way to kind of send a message to Jihoon, which I find in really poor taste. So, look, guys, it's going to be a massive showdown one way or another. Like I said, based on what Jihoon is saying, Deavan Clegg basically cheated on him with Topher Park. And we know now that Deavan Clegg is parading her son, Tai Yang, in matching outfits with Topher Park. They have also been seen together at, I believe, Drusilla's 5th birthday. So they have been together quite a bit. And Topher Park, for now, seems to be comfortable in this role. So it remains to be seen how this is going to play out. But he really got himself in a messy situation. This is going to get messy. This whole situation is just really, it's just really messy, guys, and it's going to get messier. So I'm not sure Topher Park really knows what he got himself into. So look, guys, you guys let me know what you think. Do you think that I am right in feeling that Deavan Clegg cheated on Jihoon Lee? Based on what we're seeing, Jihoon Lee is accusing her of cheating on him. Do you think that Deavan Clegg and her mother Alicia are more concerned about winning the war of public opinion, which they are losing right now, and Jihoon Lee is winning, even though Jihoon Lee is not really making that much of an effort in winning it? He is just winning it because people, I guess, are seeing Deavan Clegg in a different light than they were seeing her before. Look, you guys tell me what you think in the comment section down below, guys. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and flick on that bell for the notifications, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.